Let's make some gluten-free English muffins. Yum! Start off by melting a 1/4 cup of butter, which is 4 tablespoons, and then set it off to the side to cool a little. After your butter has melted, you are going to add in 2 cups of whatever milk you have right into the pan and let that start warming up too. You want to get it to at least like 100 degrees or 110. You don't want it super hot or else it will kill the yeast, but you want it warm enough that it will activate the yeast. To test if your milk is too hot or warm enough, but you don't have a thermometer, put your finger in there. If you can hold it in there for 10 seconds, then it's the perfect temperature. If you can't, if you have to take it out sooner than that, then it's probably too hot and you need to let it cool down. And we are going to dump all that beautiful milk mixture in there. And then since I'm using my dough hook, I'm just gonna use this to mix all the sugar, yeast, and milk around just a little bit and let it sit for about 5 minutes after that. Next, we are going to add in 2 teaspoons of salt and all of that beautiful melted butter. And go ahead and give that a nice mix really quick. And then you are going to add in 3 cups of Bob's Redmill 1-to-1 baking flour. That is the blue bag, gluten-free in there. And just start mixing it up. Mix it for, say, 2 to 5 minutes until the dough comes together. This is about as close to together as it's going to be. So just push it together with your hands and make it into a ball. Then you're going to just throw some oil in the bottom, take it and put the oil all around it, cover it and let it rise for 2 hours until it's doubled in size. After I let them rest for about 2 hours, I rolled them out with just my rolling pin, and I rolled them until they were about 1.5 inches thick. And then I used my regular mouth canning lids and cut them out. You can use whatever size you have or whatever shape you have, but that's what I used and they were easy. With all the extra dough, you can just mold it back together. It's kind of like Play-Doh. You can mold it back together and just keep cutting them out until you're all done. After they've rested for 20 minutes, I sprinkled some cornmeal on them. And then I have my cast iron skillet or whatever skillet you have heated up to medium heat. And now I'm just going to put a couple in there at a time and cook for about 4 or 5 minutes on each side. I cut into it and put a little bit of butter on it and it looks absolutely perfect. I tried them and they are amazing. I put a little butter on them. Oh, I've got something in my teeth, whatever. Put a little butter on them and they are just super good. So I'm excited to have my sister try them and my niece as well, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Have a good night.